Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Unicorn Overlord and yeah, we did the main story. It was a 2-episode banger and now we have some new goals. We can either head into Drakenhold, or we can go into Elheim. So Elf territory or the Dragon territory. Pretty cool stuff. Alright, we do have some more stuff in this area that we still need to do as well, though. So, we're probably going to knock some of that stuff out, too. Before we move on. Seeing Lord Renau like that helped me realize that there are no guarantees in life. I only hope I grow strong enough to protect my home, no matter what may come of it. Ugh, this kid had to grow up way too fast, huh? We owe our stability to the Liberation and their generosity. You may not realize, but they've lent us no small number of soldiers. You can find an awful lot of mercenaries in big cities like this one. Though not too many are keen on fighting an uphill battle, the Liberation's got a long road ahead of it. After his defeat, Lord Renau simply disappeared. Strange, isn't it? Lord Renau was a horrible tyrant who worked us to the bone and deeper, but now we're finally free. You're with the Liberation, right? Mind passing a message to that red-haired fella you got with you? He saved my sister when she fell in the canal, dove right in with full armor, no less. Now all she talks about is the Crimson Knight that saved her life. He's her hero. You talking about Lex? Alright, cool. Good job, Lex. Honors symbolize your success as a commander. The more you've got, the greater an army you can lead. Though speaking for myself, I never know if I should use them to get more units or to add slots to the ones I already have. I know, right? I hear you, bro. One of the things that I really love about this game is the fact that the battlefields and the open world are literally the same thing. I'm really loving it. I really am. Pardon the intrusion, my prince, but would you permit me to visit the cemetery? Due to her advanced age, our head cleric, Mother Lelia, asked me to offer prayers to the fallen spirits in her stead. You have my deepest thanks, Alain. The souls of the departed should rest easier now. Alright, so we'll be back here once we power up our ring. The sanctuary is quiet, and absent even the slightest hint of activity. I suppose I'll have to make for Elheim first, just as the great sage said. This area used to be a disputed territory between us and Drakenhold, but that was a long time ago, years before Zenoira came along. Nowadays all the battering rams and catapults are gathering dust. A fair few termite droppings too. Huh. Look at this guy, Enno. I'm of the mind to do a spot of map making, but I've far too many years for that kind of travel. Perhaps you'd let me copy off yours instead? I'll happily pay you for the privilege, of course, though my price will depend on how complete it is. Why don't you aim for 10% of the map to start? Oh, you really did it. Just give me a few to copy this over. The Fevrith Atlas 1. Mining Pass and Mill Ticket. Honestly, I thought I'd spend my twilight years traveling the world and making maps, but Zenoira put an end to that. Why don't you come back once you filled in 25% of your map? Okay, so we haven't done 25 yet. What? We're at 16%? Wow, okay, this is gonna be a big game, guys. I am so happy. The wall to the north here used to safeguard our city against both Drakenhold and Bestorius. But with everything under Zenoiran control now, it serves no purpose. You can walk straight through. Yeah, I sure can. Two men from the Liberation saved our lives when there were bandits chasing us through the city. Sir Clive is the one who rescued me. He's so strong and determined, yet holds such steely depth in his eyes. It was the gallant Sir Hodrick who helped me out. He's got a heavy presence, but somehow understated too. Lord Renau was a fine knight once, a shame such can only be said in the past tense. Was it defeat at Zenoira's hands that caused his heart to sour? I can only wonder. Lord Renau was a man changed after he capitulated to those foul Zenoirans. He joined their side without so much as a second thought, lending them both materials and manpower alike. "'Tis wonderful to see you, Prince Alain. Have you found occasion to employ a Radiant Knight in battle? Combatants of my class are capable of completely negating magic attacks. 'Tis an art we've cultivated through diligent practice. Witness its glory." Okay. So this group is close. Now, let's see. So at level 15, you'll get Frenzied Strike. I should check that on everybody, huh? Okay, we have lots of stuff to look through when it comes to equipment. We've earned a number of things in that last fight. So if I gave you that right now, is that gonna get us? Ooh, we're so close. We're so close. All right, let's see what we're doing and then see if we can change it up. Alright, it might be enough if we tell him to target back row. We could try that.
Are you okay?
It's settled.
Yeah, I forgot that we took off that back row thing. Flame arrow, prioritize back row. Still not quite there, huh? Maybe if he had better initiative? Because the thing is that we're kind of wasting some of, why am I blanking on his name? Travis. Him attacking first is not going to help us. So, if that's the case, nope, not quite. There we go.
I can still fight. Forgive me. Healing.
That ought to be more than enough for today. Thank you, my prince. As a cavalry class, we find ourselves susceptible to flying enemies. Take careful note of the enemy's formations if you plan to deploy us in future battles. Alright, very cool. Alright, we checked everything up here. Oh, I see a hidden shiny. Ooh, they're getting clever. Give me that divine shard. Make sure there's no hidden paths down there. They do like to hide them sometimes, don't they? Strange, the rocks here are lined up in a perfect circle. Okay, that'll be for something later, I suppose. Our people used to adore Lord Renal. He was a kind knight, bearing both wisdom and bravery in equal measure, but now we'll only ever remember him as a cruel oppressor. I wish my fool of a son would trade that sword of his for a spade. He should work the field, settle down with a nice girl. He keeps going on and on about making a name for himself, but he can barely even hold the damned thing. Doesn't matter if you've got the kindest lord or the worst tyrant. Nothing ever changes in a tiny town like this. Just you wait. Me and my sword are gonna make a name for ourselves, and I'll finally get out of this miserable place.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
Yeah, we still only have one bow user. You know Castle Grand Corinne over in the capital? It's humongous. I nearly fainted the first time I saw it. I hope I get to go back again soon. Okay, so it seems like there's still some area south of here that we need to stabilize before we can do anything there. That is not the case up here, though. Ooh, how do I get to that one? Oh, there's a pathway up there. Okay. Life is a cruel and miserable beast, no matter which lord rules over us.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
Icy Blow, huh? Inflicts freeze. It's still technically physical attack as well. Let's see. I mean, if it's the same amount of attack but also inflicts freeze, it still might be worth taking. So right now you've got that crushing axe. You got Templars. We're probably not going to be using you now that we have Fran. The guard rate. Are you actually guarding? Initiative and accuracy. Yeah, for now I'm not going to take that. Alain and Albin. Gotta say, I didn't think people this... hold on. Gotta say, I didn't think people this damn nice were really out there. Huh? Who is it you speak of? I'm talking about you, boss. I mean, who's ever heard of a guy asking an enemy soldier to join up with him? Could have sworn you'd had the sense knocked flat out of you. But maybe that kind of mercy's what being a king is all about. Enough of this, I beg you. I stand before you a prince, Albin, and only then through the constant aid of my entire army. Good to see you staying humble about it. But you really are different, boss. Rest of the world treats us mercs no better than dirt, just paying us our gold, then sending us to die. With you, though, we get given the same kind of respect that any knight would. I hadn't realized that was so unusual. Yet my reason for hiring you was simply because I felt you deserved my trust, not for any sense of moral superiority. Sure it was. Well, as you've said before, 'tis only coin which motivates your support of the Liberation's cause. So I swear to you now, you shall have all your coin and much more once Corny is returned to its proper rulers. Oh, well, good. Looking forward to it. My grandma says she saw Queen Alain once. Apparently she was the most beautiful queen that's ever lived. We may have had ourselves the odd skirmish with Drakenhold here or there, but all in all, life was much easier when Queen Alain was still around. Units comprised solely of cavalry soldiers boast tremendous mobility compared to their infantry peers. Not to mention they make for a gallant sight indeed. Oh, just the thought of a man on a horse. Keep it in your pants, girl. But I've seen the way that Clive fights, so I kind of get where you're coming from, I guess. Because that man can murder people. And that gets me hard. I mean, what? I don't know what's wrong with me. He's a good unit, okay? The last battle I fought was a right mess, I'll tell you what. Got stuck in the woods, so I couldn't see much. Then we got ambushed and had to run for our lives. Faded Journal 3. Oh, didn't we need this for something? Well, this appears to be a journal, but I can only parse a small handful of the antiquated words within. Perhaps if we had one more capable than I. Ah, here we go. Yana, my girl. I'll hand it here. This language has been dead for a good few centuries now, and the tome is sealed by a powerful magic, no less. And there, the seal is broken. Seems to be a clue to an ancient treasure. If its words ring true, there's one such treasure in each nation, deftly concealed behind the stone carvings scattered around the landscape. Come, let's consider its scripts and claim their reward as our own. Okay, carved of corneous stone. Is there a pathway through one of these? Alright, we just have to check. Also for loot. Okay. Don't know what that symbol means. We're gonna have to check that out. Alright, there should be a pathway right around here? Yeah. Oh, are we on the other side of that bridge now? Ooh. Okay, can't do anything with that yet. Oh, poor old bridge. It won't be easy getting it back into shape. Think it'll take 30 pieces of quartzite if you really want to make it happen. Okay, so now we got two bridges that we... That doesn't meet up with the other side, does it? No, the other one was here, right? Yeah. Okay, they kind of lead into the same area, but... They're not as close as I was thinking they were. Well, if it isn't one of Zenoira's finest generals, what are you buying today, sir? Dude, look at this dude's facial hair. Wait a sec, that crest you got's not Zenoiran at all. Oh, sorry to say, but that means I can't sell to you. Nothing personal, honest. Obeying our great emperor's the only way I keep my head on my shoulders. Great, in parentheses. Though, prove your strength and I might just reconsider. How do I prove my strength? Sorry, friend, still don't trust you. Okay. So we have to figure out how to get that man to trust us. We have to hit a certain strength, apparently. A magic mine. Okay, can't do anything at this church. What I'm assuming is a church anyway. Okay. Alright, so this is where we started that fight. Alright, let's do it. Uprooting the rock rats, the citizens of Cornea's La Crescelle are being hounded by a band of thieves known as the Rock Rats. Alain agrees to deal with them and restore peace to the towns that suffer their banditry. Warriors and hoplites.
The liberation, huh? Way I've heard it, they're barely old enough to drink, let alone wage righteous war.
Captain. Pray, leave this matter to me.
Nina.
Whatever vain title these rebels have granted themselves, they're not but a pack of spoiled striplings playing knight. Striplings who'll soon find their bones pounded to flour.
Well, convince me. The Vanguard's yours. Just keep your head strapped on, will you? We're thieves, not common thugs.
You have my word, sir.
I don't know about that new recruit of yours, boss. The girl's got guts and she works like a mule, but she ain't common folk like us.
Last I remember, I never asked you your pedigree. And I don't care to ask hers, neither.
Okay. Have to figure out what her story is. Our goal in this battle is to capture of the bandit stronghold Fort Zelkova. However, it would seem they've been made aware of our approach and stationed a vanguard to intercept us in a nearby town. A word before we depart, Your Highness. If you come across a woman named Nina amongst their ranks, I ask you let me speak with her. She's my sister. Okay. Well, that explains why you're searching for her. We would be glad to assist Millie. Millie has temporarily joined the Liberation Army. Okay, so we want her to talk to her first. Doesn't mean that she'll join us or anything, but we do want them to talk. Okay, let's defeat Bryce. Alright, we're gonna need some units who are gonna be able to take these out. Alright. Oh yeah, these guys can break gates and barricades too. So you can break gates, you can break gates. I think you can? Yeah. Okay, should we start with those three? Maybe we can do that.
Let's get going already.
This field of barricades will be quite a challenge to traverse. Not while I'm here. I can handle them, Your Highness. A barricade's durability can be reduced through the use of offensive valor skills. Try using Millie's heavy swing on the field of barricades. Just give me the order and I'll forge a path for our army.
Is it my turn?
Oh, cool. How much does that cost? 1 valor? Do we care about getting through this first thing that fast? Or would we rather put more people out? Let's see, where's our other mage? Here in that group? Are there mounted units? I mean, not that we're seeing right now. I wonder if I'll switch out Chloe for the mage. So there's a mage with this group, mage with this group. we're gonna do that for now. We'll probably still bring this group out, just not right away.
My time to shine. I'll not let you down. At once.
Gonna be.
This'll be fun. I'll not.
Think it's too.
No holding back.
Embarrassing
Keep getting
indeed.
stronger. That's how it's done. Gotcha. The fight may already not through.
No running.
Okay, so they're gonna be doing sweeps, right? I'm betting that's working because they're gonna be able to kill what's-his-face there. That's probably gonna be worse, right? What if we swapped them? 61... 61 doesn't change it. Let's just fight.
Go on then.
I'll take that. Oh, embarrassing. Nice try.
Ice.
Oh, I haven't even looked at what Scarlet can do. I thought she was just gonna be a standard healer, but no, she had some moves there. Cool.
I got you.
So she's still got Quick Heal, but she's also got Holy Light as an attack. Cool.
I make no.
You're done for.
My magic is yours.
Yeah, that tower needs to go.
Winter.
So, you know, in some ways
Ready to move.
it's actually bad to put someone soft behind somebody else. At least when they can pierce.
I found something. Not a problem.
No running.
This'll be fun. Wasn't even worried.
I wish I knew better
Wouldn't
when
mind
somebody
some
was gonna
catching
die,
up.
but
No holding back.
Embarrassing. How
That takes
praise me a bit.
Okay, you're the
I
one that we
stand
want to
ready.
talk to her.
I'll be there soon.
I got you. Heading there now.
Where to?
This might still end up being a fight, so maybe I'll
On my
have
way.
you two stick together still,
Guess I'm up.
just in case.
Not a problem.
Also,
Made it. This foe will be difficult to best.
oh, damn it, that's a reinforce.
Ever been hit by a hammer?
Got a reinforcement right before we reached him. That sucks.
That's how it's done. This'll be fun. I make no promises.
Will this count as a talk? Yes. Oh, look, we can still do it. Okay. There we go. Nina. Is that you, Millie? What are you doing here? Coming to get you back. Mother and father are worried sick about you. Are they twins? They do look very, very similar. The only worry our father has is for his own reputation as Lord. Oh, hold on. She's nobility? Why is she palling around with a pack of thieves then? That's a complicated question. It all began when she failed in her attempt to achieve knighthood. To be honest, I don't understand how it happened myself. She's always been brilliant, you know? Far more so than I. Yeah, and most orders of knights will take any hands they can get. They must have had good reason for rejecting her. The next person who speaks of this will have their tongue crushed by my hammer. Well, looks like she's not too happy with us. I bet fighting's the only way we'll get through to her.
You're done for.
No holding back.
Prepare to be crushed beneath the weight of my hammer.
Goodbye. Man, we are going through so many revival orbs in this fight. Good God.
The heart does ache.
That takes care of that. Wasn't even worried.
A counter belt.
Enough of this savagery, Nina. Come home, I beg of you.
I have no home. Not anymore. My failure as a knight has stamped a permanent blemish on our noble family's honor. That's what Father would say. I'm certain of it.
If I may, Millet is here because she loves you, Nina. Honor and knighthood have nothing to do with it. The rift in your family is stark, that much I can tell. But I'd advise you mend it all the same. If not for you, then for your sister.
I'll not take counsel from a blue-haired fop, thank you. As if you could possibly understand the pain I've suffered. I hope you get tiny bits of eggshell in all your omelets for the rest of your life.
How dare you?
So much for convincing her.
I throw my glove at you, madame.
No matter how hot her blood boils, that's as harsh as her tongue can get. She truly is proper to a fault. Long were the days she'd wax poetic about the virtues of knighthood, and her dream of becoming a shield to the weak.
Not exactly a temperament suited to banditry.
Okay, back to the fight.
I'm listening. Gotcha.
Is there any reason for us to take that, really? At this point, it doesn't matter, right? Go and get that item, I guess, and,
Is it my turn?
the rest of us will move on?
On my way. I'll not let
Actually,
you
you
down.
go and pick that up. You have
At
full
once.
stamina at the moment.
Ready to move.
And that way...
You got it.
You're all mine.
You folks from the Liberation I've been hearing so much about? Here, take this. Thanks, I've been using all sorts of stuff.
Not a problem.
Alright, let's get some more deployments out. He'll go down quick, so I don't know if I want to take them out.
Let me at him.
I'll ride any distance. I ride it once.
Damn, you guys cruise.
Do your worst.
Behold!
I am with you! Never in doubt!
I'm up. Sure.
Merely say the word. My steed is swifter than the wind.
Hey, I'm here. Want some of this? Pretty good, huh?
Tis the fruit of my in His Highness's honor.
We could have avoided some of that damage by putting her in the back row.
See that? Yeah? Need something? I'm up.
How can I assist? I ride it once.
Need something? Easy.
Made it.
One thrust of the lance is all I need.
Ungodly fool.
I have you!
Now my fury.
Stand. Well then. Naturally.
An excellent find.
Why did you keep moving up?
This battle is mine.
I never told you to go that far. What are you doing? Girl. Dummy.
Oh, I won? I stand ready. I'll be there soon.
Yeah, man, that like auto select with X almost never works.
Heading there now. Show me what you got. Bet that hurt. Sure.
I'm prepared for anything.
Okay, we got some mages in some of these groups.
What's up
Wasn't
next?
so hard.
God, I hate how that pushes
I'll
them.
never run from a fight.
Ever been hit by a hammer?
I don't know about
I may be.
No holding back.
Okay. So, one piercer in the back.
Looks like I don't have a choice.
Forgive.
Not exactly the overeager kids I thought they were.
What do you need? Yep.
Yep.
No running.
Go on, then. How for... Light!
You're done for!
So her thing removes buffs. It doesn't really attack very well, but it does remove people's buffs. She's a debuffer. It's kind of cool.
Easy. Try and make this fun, yeah?
Since she came in as a level 2, or a level 1 or a level 2, I don't know which, let's maybe give them the experience. I might also use some of the experience items on her
I'm here to help.
to get her a little bit caught up. Oh, she just got 2.
You impressed?
That's awesome. Toxic Throw. Attack a single enemy, inflict poison. Physical potency is only 25, but the poison's nice.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Just keep getting tougher. Wasn't even worried.
Ironclad Tower Shield has the wall ability and guard efficiency of 50%. Grants a user a buff that negates 1 physical attack. On self, right? Don't stand much chance against knights like you. All units retreat. Alright, bye, Bryce. That's far faster than I would have expected a man his size to run.
Looks like all our boys made it out in one piece.
Shook off anyone that might be following, too.
Rats ain't the sharpest animal in the bunch, but we always know when to tuck our tails and scurry home.
I've failed you, Captain. I made lofty promises of a victory fair and true, yet all I could muster was a beaten whimper. And now we've lost the very stronghold we call home.
Couple of walls don't mean weak ale to a pack of thieves. It's not like us to stick around one place too long anyway. But I am cutting you loose.
I'm... sorry?
Well, never came up before, but us rats don't got much in the way of family. Orphans and scamps, the whole lot.
How does that...
A fellow of yours gave me the whole scoop. You got people out there who want you home more than life itself.
Those people are nothing to me. I've renounced my past just like they renounced me.
You say that now, but you'll regret it when death comes knocking. There's no making good with a tombstone, kid. So go on, your sister's waiting for you.
Don't forget to take your share of the loot on your way out.
These like...
Oh, and get out of the thieving life, will ya? Get yourself clean before the dirt's sunk in too deep to wash off.
Did we find our Robin Hood thieves? Like, are these guys actually semi-decent?
My friends.
Alright. Maybe Bryce's gang ain't so bad. The Rock Rats. They at the very least, they have a little bit of my respect.
I find it difficult to consider this campaign a successful one. We set the bandits to rout, but lost sight of Nina in the process.
You have my gratitude nonetheless, Your Highness. I'll begin my search for her anew right away.
And she just walks on in.
Nina!
I accept defeat. You win, Millet.
Then you'll come home with me? Mother and Father have been beside themselves with worry.
That I can't do. Not yet.
Whatever do you mean?
I first plan to join the Liberation and fight beside them to bring Zenoira to heal.
You do?
All this time I've fussed and fretted over achieving knighthood. But a woman needs no title to stand in defense of another.
True enough.
And thus I'll fight and see my dream of shielding the weak fulfilled.
It's a tough gig, you know. We'd all have kicked it 100 times over if we didn't have Alain here leading the charge.
Not to mention that we're almost always outnumbered. Though all the more reason to accept volunteers, I'd say.
I'm prepared to weather whatever hardship comes before us. What do you say, Your Highness? Will you grant me the honor I so greatly desire?
A fair proposal.
Except,
'Tis a noble cause to stand in defense of those who can't defend themselves.
we're your family now.
It's one I aspire to myself. Let us take up that fight together.
My thanks, Your Highness. As for the rest of you, I'll dedicate every fiber of my being to our cause. I only request your patience as I do so.
You don't even have to ask. Good to have you aboard, Nina.
Can't complain about another pair of hands.
I see there'll be no dissuading you on this. Rest assured, you can leave matters at home to me.
Thank you, Millet. And please, tell Mother and Father I love them.
So Millet's not joining us, but Nina is. Cool. Welcome to the team, Nina. Maybe we'll pick up Millet later. Thank you for everything, Your Highness. I can finally return home in peace. Please, just watch after Nina for me. I'll be alright, Millie. My own battle still lies ahead. Indeed it does. Be well, Nina. I'll tell our parents you're safe. Millie's unit has left the Liberation Army. Well, it would seem that's that then. May our partnership be a fruitful one. Nina joined the Liberation. Alright. Some more areas here for us to explore. Alright, so we started... Where did we start? Okay, this is new. Clive and Hodrick. Your spear work is excellent, Clive. I see now why Joseph has placed his trust in you. Ah, Sir Hodrick. 'Tis a great honor to earn such praise from a distinguished member of the Royal Guard. Former member, you mean. You and I stand as equals now, nothing more. Well, in that case, might you permit me a minor request? What is it? Well, I was wondering if you could instruct me in the art of the spear. Your noble house Dupont is known as home to the foremost experts in the craft after all. 'Tis also rumored that many of your techniques have never been taught to anyone outside your lineage. I should love to see that mastery in action, if you wouldn't mind. Such is the only way I shall surpass my father and see that the tragedy which befell my family never again comes to pass. Yes, I've no cause to refuse the offspring of a knight as proud and noble as he. Moreover, I imagine there shall be much for me to learn from you as well. Now then, the greatest mentor teaches not through words, but action. Precisely what I hope to hear. Let us spar, Sir Hodrick. I only pray you're ready for the storm which approaches. Nice shit talk, bro. That's a pretty nimble move. Okay. Alright, so we started the fight down here and moved that direction. Okay. As a follower of the church, I pray to the Unicorn just about every day. Please spare our town from more suffering, O Unicorn, I beg of you. Those damned rock rats. They stole every last jewel from my manor. We can't thank you enough for dispatching those bandits. May the Father bless you forevermore. Are you labeled as a noble? No, just a townsperson. Okay. I'm trying to see if they're like more like Robin Hood, or they only steal from the rich, but I don't think that's quite the case. That man over there only got rich by working the poor. Oh, here we go. There it is. Working the poor to their very bones. Seems he finally got what he deserves. Alright, you know what? The rock rats are okay then. Until we see them do something really shitty, they're okay in my book. I've got plenty of work again, thanks to you. I owe my livelihood to the Liberation. Alright, Nina. You want to protect this place?
I swear I'll keep them safe.
You know, there's a part of me that misses the rock rats. They weren't such bad guys deep down. Long as you caught them in the tavern, anyway. Hard not to be friendly with an ale in hand. Okay, Chloe and Hodrick. Well, with all this I could do... no, we just had that 2 days ago. Is something the matter, Chloe? Oh, Sir Hodrick, just thinking about what to make for dinner tonight. There are only so many ingredients we can keep around in wartime, but I'd still like to include some variety if I can. Well, I assure you, Chloe, this army will appreciate anything you make, no matter what it is. After all, your cooking is one of the few respites we have from the ceaseless toils of this brutal war. And I'm honored to help, truly. But considering what we have in the stores, I fear we're doomed to the same meal we had 2 nights ago. If only I had new ingredients to work with. Well, now that you mention it, I have heard tell of garlic being grown in the nearby town. Oh, we haven't had garlic in ages. That's sure to provide a different enough flavor, even if everything else stays the same. Yeah, man, garlic is, preem stuff. Well, in that case, wait right here. I'll fetch some. Oh, I couldn't dare ask that of you, sir. Please, 'tis no trouble at all. I happen to love garlic myself, so I'll be looking forward to tonight's dinner even more than usual. I can't tell if he really loves it or if he's just being nice. Who doesn't love garlic? I hear those rock rat folks only ever steal from the rich. Who, me? They didn't look twice at my rundown little house. Hell yeah. Okay, we love the rock rats. Those rock rats fellas brought bread for me. Bought bread from me. Didn't even haggle over the price. One day I'll take leadership of my noble house, but until then I've decided to become a knight. I expect it'll be pretty easy, though. My house has no shortage of fame and wealth, after all. Okay, kid. Whatever you say.
Here to shop? Or maybe to sell? Just say the word and it's yours. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come.
Okay, looks like we can head south here. So many places to go, so many things to do. Alright, this should head back up to where that town there. So rank A or above is when we can get to 5. A band of thieves known as the Rock Rats have been stealing from rich folks all over these parts. For a while they were doing it out of this fort right here. Guess it didn't work out in the end. Alright, we haven't even met shamans. While shamans like me are unable to attack, we do have the power to seal and negate enemy skills. Why not accept the curse's kiss for yourself? Shamans specialize in skills which weaken their foes, position them on the back row to have them weaken foes from relative safety. Okay.
I have you! Quiet down!
I am with you!
Now, do you see the might of a shaman? Draining an enemy's PP or lowering their attack. Power can weaken them quite substantially. Why do they have to call it PP? Draining? Okay. I'm gonna move on. As such, we pair particularly well with classes that counterattack. God, I'm 5. I'm actually 5 years old at heart, don't you know? So I feel like this is leading into... Yeah, we're starting to go into Drakenhold at this point. Okay, looks like it ventures on back up to here. Okay, just loops around, so that's not our entrance. Wherever that Dragon Gate thing is, I think is our entrance. Alright. We need to check on deliveries. We need more honey apples for that. Okay. Yeah, let's just go down the list and start checking on these. Okay, you're done. Thanks a lot, mister. Everyone's happy again, and it's all thanks to you. Scarlet can watch this one.
I'll do it, Alain.
I know you will. Also, let's give you a gift. Don't worry about me, I can do this. Palavian Scripture, a tome outlining Palavian church doctrine and the teachings of its saints, an excellent gift for one who enjoys reading. Plus 60. Same as the cut flowers, huh? Such wonderful flowers, now we'll just need to find a vase. Okay, that might have been the one we just checked. No, I don't think it is. Okay, well, we've done everything that we can do at the moment. And it looks like we've got two of these that we can access. Both of them are with Chloe. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and do those in the next episode. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and in the next episode, we'll do those 2 rapport conversations, and then figure out where we're going next. Have a good one, everybody. Bye. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Hannah Kate the Great, The Blue Electric Cat, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Doughty, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.